Hi guys, how you all doing today? I want to sincerely thank you for um, keeping on watch for every video that comes through this channel, and I know it has actually been very educative to each and every one of you. Okay, I've had some questions that have been hanging for a while, and I actually promised that I was going to respond to those questions. Okay, so somebody actually asked me how you know, I create my beats. Somebody laid a complaint that after making some beats, that he had some notes that were repeating itself, and the person is asking how can I take these beats off? You know, let me give you a typical example of what that person meant. Now, don't forget, we've already passed the level of teaching you how to create beats. As I know, you're already aware of that. Let me take this camera closer so that you can see it clearly. Okay. So, like we said, many two, style creator. Let's use a pattern length to 4. But initially, before you do that, you initialize style to create a plain platform. Let us do that on. So, this is, but before you walk, remember, this is like a recap for everybody. Before you walk, please remember to check your metronome. All right, that's how to check your tempo. By on-in and off-in, you will know the level of speed. So you don't just create something and at the end of the day, you're getting a very, very poor outcome, poor results. All right. Yeah, you're getting a better view now. So, yeah, exactly. So, that's it. Good. Some more. All right. So, let's switch the tempo off. Now, let's take this tempo to what we want. All right. Fine. This is how we want it. Now you go to your record channel. Remember, I've actually taught you that if you want your beats to sound very well, you come to your drum setup. You set your drum up. All right. Just touch the beat you want to set up well. Look at this. See the reverb. See how the reverb is of this wooden sound. All you need to do is just touch it, activate it, and then kill the reverb. See how it sounds now. You see? This is how it sounds. But with the reverb, there's an echo. Okay, so we've done that already. So let's go straight to the business of the day. All right? You want to create a beat, and you're doing this. All right, so let's go. Now we're here. We want to create. We come to our record channel. Let's go now. This is what it sounds like. Sorry, I had to drop down the reverb of this sound. Let me drop down the reverb of this too, so that my voice, my sound can actually come out very natural. So for this snare now, I'm going to increase the pitch. Let's take it back. Let's kill the reverb. 0, 0. Right, we've done that. Let's kill the reverb. You can actually just type 0 and activate, or you use the scroll button. All right, so we've done that. So let's let's replay what we have before. See that? All right. So, if you listen to this carefully, you will realize that some of the beats are sounding, are repeating themselves. I'll play it again for you to listen. So I did that intentionally. The kick is sounding twice. The conga is sounding twice. All right. Don't forget, before you leave this rhythm 1 and rhythm 2, you have to ensure that you're done with everything that has to do with the rhythm. And that includes quantizing, that includes removing dual notes, which is what I'm teaching you now. So now, if we have this error of 2 notes playing, what you have to do is come to your channel. Look at this. We have groove, we have quantize, we have bar copy, we have dynamics, we have velocity, we have bar clear, we have remove event. You come to remove event, touch remove event. You have duplicate notes. All right? So when you touch duplicate notes, it will remove every note that sounded more than once. I don't know if you understand. Every note that sounded more than once, like for instance, a note that was actually coming after the other. All right? Every note that sounds like an arrow. So it will remove them. You have modulation, you have volume, you have pan, you have expression, you have cutoff. I'm going to teach you, right? This is resonance, this is reverb depth. I'm going to teach you chorus depth. I'm going to teach you all of this in my next video. So for this one now, the purpose of this video, you're going to touch the remove duplicate notes, these duplicate notes, execute, remove event. So you see this, it's completed. See. Let me undo it, okay? So see. See, the kick sounded twice, and then the wooden stuff too is sounding twice. Let me make another error so that it can be clarified. See this? Let's go back to record channel. See this one sounded twice too. Now let me remove the event. See this? All right, come to your channel edit. When you come to channel edit, remove event, duplicate notes. See this? All right, see how beautiful it is. Sounds very nice. So now let's just add something to it and make it a music, right? Let's add something to it and make it a good music. I'm using Ocarina now. So now that it's already ready, before we actually put up any other voice, let's come back to it and quantize it. So when you come to your same record, channel edit, come to your quantize, we've quantized this beat. See? So quantize actually make beat sounds very better. All right. Now that I've quantized the beat, I would have to come back to this record channel. Let's just create something. All right. So now you cannot actually do that remove notes for this channel. That can only be effective for reading 1 and reading 2. Any error you make on your bars channel, chord 1, chord 2, pad, phrase 1, and phrase 2, please, you have to delete the entire file. All right, so that I showed you has to be effective on removal of note, dual note has to be effective only for reading 1 and reading 2. So from bars down to phrase 2, whatever error you make, you have to delete the entire job on that particular channel. So let's proceed. We were able to do this. So don't forget, as soon as this is showing red, any channel that is showing red, any interface that is showing red, that is the interface that is active. You have to press and hold. Let's add the bass guitar to this. This good job. And let's see what this is going to sound like. Like I told you all before, I like using a sub bass. This is sub bass for this. So let's go now. Let's see this. Okay, so let's proceed now. Let's add a guitar to this other one. We're looking for another guitar. Like I said, you can actually use a 50s vintage spring guitar. So let's go now. So it's very possible for you to play something on what you have played on the same channel. This is chord 2, all right? Now, I could still play something on chord 2, but it is an error for you to play something on what you have played, all right? The disadvantage is that if there is an error in what you played next, you are going to delete the entire job on that channel. So I intentionally advise people to create whatever they want to create, on another channel. So if there's an error, you can actually delete what you created. All right. So don't make the mistake of creating on another one. It's actually very sweet, but please create on a different channel, so that if there's an error, you can delete it. Imagine this now. See how sweet this is. So instead of doing this, if I want to play another lead guitar, I could just come here, touch. Remember, you have to touch and activate for it to be red in color. Now, let me look for another guitar. All right. So let's see. So let's go now. So now this is what this guy. So that's what we're going to add. So now, if we want to add a brass, yeah, we can decide to touch the brass and look for another brass. Let's look for power brass. Now. All right, so don't end it. This is power brass. Or let's try something else. Okay, so let's work with this. Let's see. So that is that now. Now let's proceed. What else do we add? Okay, let's try to see if we can put strings in this. All right. Okay, let's go to legacy. This is XX900. I taught us how to bring out hidden notes on the keyboard before. Strings and pad. So let's go now. Don't forget, we still have rhythm 1. Rhythm 1 is empty. So let's see how we can use a different voice for beat on rhythm 1. Right? Okay, so this is it now. All right. That was an error. So let's start something. Now remember, on this reading one, we already have an error, so you come back to remove event, dual duplicate notes, and that's it. So let's see if we can add something to it. All right, so let's proceed. Let's just save. We'll come here. You save, right? You save here. Now, this is your area. You can actually save on your user. Your user is the keyboard. The USB is my flash on the keyboard at the back, right? So let's save on the user, which is the keyboard. You come this way. Now let's save high life. Beautiful. Now, that's it. It's already saved. We can go back. Now, if you want to play this and balance it, right? So we can actually reduce a lot of things that is actually here. So now let's play on it. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging on. Please drop your questions if you have questions that you want to ask. There are questions that you want to ask. You're not clear about certain things. Just let me know and we will respond in the comment section. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Share this video to your friends and encourage someone to actually learn from this channel. Thank you.